Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of the Deity Twins with Quill18 and Marbazir. Say hi!
Hi everyone!
So, we had a bit of a weird thing. Oh, I gotta turn off the chat panel. That's right. A bit of a weird thing
you might
happened.
be a little bit confused what's going on.
Apparently, in multiplayer, we think when you make a save, it saves the state from the beginning of the turn. So we actually have to replay part of the last turn here. Or all of the last turn,
And take the cities again, because we both took a city at the end of the previous part. So I have to take Daegu again.
As far as we know, everything is fine.
Yep.
So I'm hoping that I'm doing this vaguely the same way I did it last time, so I don't screw anything up. Pew. Gotta make the pew 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 sounds. That's the important part. Alright, and then I can run in there and take it with my Lancer. And liberate the city.
I'm actually missing some damage and I have no idea where from.
Are you not going to be able to take Daegu this
a little
turn?
bit awkward. I think I had some extra damage, but I don't see where it came from. Yeah, I think I actually can take the city right now. Huh, interesting.
That is very odd.
Yeah, I'm clearly missing a little bit of damage, and I'm not sure where it came from. I'll take it on the next turn.
Or?
Yeah, where's my great general? Yeah, that might have been it, actually. No, I don't actually have a great general, so that couldn't have been it. I'll have to take it on the next turn.
That's very frustrating. I think something must have glitched out.
Yeah, I think something must have happened.
So I think my plan is going to be to mostly keep moving south. I might beeline for Attila's court.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. He has at least a few wonders in there.
There's going to be quite a few things to fight on the way, but that's alright.
I'll probably try pushing for Seoul myself. I'll just have to take one more city on the way.
So I don't get a permanent alliance with Kaisel, apparently. I just get a lot of influence. Well, that's too bad. If I liberated them.
But it's usually enough to stay allied for a pretty long time. I'm still confused what happened on my end. Very strange.
Also, people have cleared up what seems to be happening with the next turn button canceling. Apparently, if you go into a city, normally, it cancels the next turn. But because of the mod we're doing it, whenever you mouse over a city and it shows you those tiles, internally what the mod is doing is it's going inside the city, checking what all the tiles are, and then undoing it, which is why...
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. Now, Shoshone's still at war? Yeah, good, alright.
Okay, I didn't lose any units, so that's good. I was a little bit afraid that I might lose the damaged artillery during that turn.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
But fortunately I didn't. It's mine now. So now, I might be able to push for Jeonju. I have no idea if I pronounced that correctly.
That's how I say it, which probably means it's wrong.
Yeah, probably.
If I say it. Going to Kaisel might actually be... No. Let's play it safe. Let's go to Wellington. Oh, also it makes the most money. Alright. I can get a new policy. So I think I'm going to get the local happiness from monuments at this point, because I don't have a whole lot of happiness.
Yeah, that's easily one of the best happiness tenets in order. Or overall.
Yeah, the other level 1 tenets in order are not... They don't always seem fantastic to me, but if you can get to the factories give you, what, 25% more science? That's not bad.
I mean, one of the best parts about the happiness tenets in order is that these come from buildings that you will generally have in either every city or most of your cities.
Yeah, it's basically free.
So I like those much more than the autocracy tenets. The autocracy tenets are pretty good still, but you will generally not have, let's say, barracks and armory in every single city, not to mention things like the arsenal or military base.
Right, yeah.
And then there's also the tenet to get happiness from workshops, factories. That's also level 1 in order, I think. That one is pretty good too. When I need a lot of happiness, I usually grab both.
Yeah, and I usually need a lot of happiness because I'm pretty bad about that. Oh, Singapore loves our swift technological advancement. Well, thank you very much. The Shoshone just took Kaisel away from me. Really?
What, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to spend money on them then. I mean, they're still going to be in the same war, regardless.
Oh, they took actual city-state. That's interesting.
I earned Kaisel. Damn it. That one's mine. So the Huns mostly just have cavalry, so they're actually pretty weak. Like, they can do some hit and run, but not really. In stand-up fight, they're losing.
The Shoshone were at war with that city-state because it was allied with Attila before you took it. But they didn't sign a peace treaty yet after you took it. So they attacked it, or what happened?
Oh, no. They actually, like, I don't know, spent money to get influence. Like, they took over the alliance status.
Right. I thought they just took it with units.
That would be very interesting. You're right. You're right. But I think they must not have been at war because clearly they were able to do the diplomacy thing.
I have one awkward caravan that I'm not sure what I want to do with.
What am I going to do with these crossbows? I could really move them forward. Or upgrade them at this point, which might be a good idea.
I might actually disband it.
Your caravan?
Yeah, and replace it with a cargo ship or something.
Oh, I see. Like, well, there's always something you can do with it.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have any cities that I can send land trade routes to and not have them pillaged by Korea. And I don't want to use caravan for internal trade routes when I have perfectly good coastal cities that can use a cargo ship for internal trade route instead, which is twice as good.
Oh, I didn't check my progress last turn. I might be overkilling it on the international games. Let's see. Nope.
Oh yeah, I already have enough hammers for that. In fact, I have too many.
I think I'm going to have just enough to hit the 720 next turn. I didn't have all my cities working yet.
I wonder if we could get the gold if we wanted to. There's no point getting it, but the AI doesn't seem to be working on international games very actively.
Yeah. It doesn't tell you what the highest one is, do they? No.
Yeah, but it's been going up kind of slowly.
You're right.
So I'm curious to see how many hammers I will have in it.
The free social policy is always nice.
No, that's the World's Fair. This one is plus 30 with all city-states.
No, on the gold? Gold is
on silver.
Yeah, but if you can get the gold, it's the tourism increase and free social policy.
Oh, yeah, right, you're right. I was thinking about the free social policy from the World's Fair.
Right, which you get at silver. Which is very nice.
I almost never go for gold, actually. I think I only done it 2 or 3 times max in all the games that I played on Deity. I mean, you rarely get a chance to actually go for gold, since AI usually gets massive production.
Oh, I think this guy's just going to have to tank it out and hope that he doesn't get artillery to death.
Alright, good news is I'm still in positive happiness after taking Daegu. So now I can maybe try pushing Jeonju. I'm a little bit lucky here because it's fairly obvious that Korea doesn't have oil.
Alright, they haven't been building planes.
Yeah, they only have 1. If they had oil, they would definitely build more by now. But now it's too late for them. We will get ballistics soon. And my cities are growing very nicely. I'm going to get second city with 20 plus pop.
And what's your capital right now? It's still ridiculous.
27.
Oh my god. Although it's not the #1 city. Well, even Stockholm is 30. Impressive. Mosenkani is up to 40 people. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. 40 is impressive on turn 237.
I wonder how
they
much
have to be using
get.
some internal trade routes.
They do have a lot of wheat, but and they built a lot of farms. But yeah, they must be.
Maybe they have some wonders that help.
Yeah, maybe they built
Oh yeah, they have hanging gardens, probably in their capital.
Do they have the? Is it the Parthenon that increases the food as well? Am I thinking the right one? No, I'm getting that wrong. Temple of Artemis. Did they build that?
Nope. I'm not even sure who built that. Oh, that was Pachacuti. But yeah, they have hanging gardens, which is plus something food.
Plus
I don't remember the.
I think.
Yeah.
It's a very good wonder. The AI tends to go for it pretty frequently.
Yeah.
But it is really, really good.
But it was actually available for a while in this game, which was a little bit odd.
Yeah, we could have claimed it if we wanted it. Manila declares war. That's good.
Are the AIs still all at war with each other?
The Shoshone are. Shoshone
Yeah, mostly.
And whoever they're with. Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Incas are at war with anyone right now.
Pachacuti is just denouncing them, but he's not at war. Korea actually lost a few units trying to take Cusco, which is good for me. They are sending some units my way, but I don't think they are going to succeed. Dago is actually a very well fortified city, with all these mountains nearby.
Yeah, big bottleneck. Although, it's mostly fortified from you. Although there's a pretty slim bottleneck for them coming from Jeonju as well. So that's okay.
They can't flank it from the west, so that's a plus. AI is usually quite decent at flanking things. That's one of the few things that AI does kind of well. For an AI, anyway.
Yeah, I think they're patient enough to arrange it, is what's going on.
Yeah.
I feel like I might put out one more unit. Oh, I can't do Great War Bombers. That's the only problem with releasing the city-state, is that I can't put bombers there.
Oh yeah, that does suck.
You know what? A cavalry. That's what we're going to throw in. And... good. Just beat silver by 1 extra reward. Or by 7 extra points, rather. Go back to research labs.
Oh yeah, I was going to check how many techs Korea is ahead of us, but I can't because we're at war. Small detail.
Oh, and we have no info addicts, yeah. We can take a look at the demographics, and assuming it loads.
I think that was Sweden #1 before.
Oh, you're right, it is.
Yep.
First influential culture, the Incas. All right, well, that's not a surprise with all the wonders they built.
And I don't think that's going to be a problem.
No.
Oh, but we are getting extra pressure now. Yep. I'm at -2 now. Because that was extra pressure. Actually, no, we are still at content.
Yeah, we're still okay.
I must have lost it elsewhere then.
For autocracy, there's 5 points. For order, there's actually 6 points. So we're okay. Korea, the Shoshone, and Incas. Influenced by world ideology, by the World Congress.
Oh, that was just one of my trades expiring.
Do we have... Oh, you lost happiness. Order is a world ideology as well, so we're up like +3.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, world ideology is helping quite a lot, actually. Well, I'm doing good trades with Pocatello right now. +10 happiness, a little bit better. So once we deal with Attila in Korea, we should probably go after Sweden, now that they are the leaders.
Yeah, I think so.
And if we want to do that, it might make sense to beeline for rocketry, to get rocket artillery. Especially if Sweden gets rocket artillery before we do, then we'll kind of need it. Right now I still have biology queued up after ballistics, which we kind of need to reveal all the map.
So rocket artillery have a range of 60, and indirect fire, and 3. Yeah.
But once we finish biology, I would say we should go directly for rocketry. That's what I would do, at least.
I don't think I can see any reason why not to. Submarines can be really effective at abusing the AI if there's more
that's true.
But yeah, I like it. Rocketry. I don't think we need the tanks right now. Although I'm sure everyone wants us to get nukes because nukes.
Yeah, everyone loves nukes. But the problem is, if you nuke the AI, then the AI is much more likely to nuke you in return. Which is why I usually avoid using nukes unless I have to use them. If I go for domination, I usually use nukes to take the last 2 free capital cities. Because by then, it doesn't really matter if the AI nukes me in return.
Yeah.
It won't help them. I think Korea is confused. They are keeping artillery in the middle of a lake.
Oh, that ate out my movement. Right. Wow, they have a lot of workers from Manila. I will return it.
Okay, now they are getting some Great War Bombers, so we are getting ballistics just in time. It looks like I'm going to need anti-air gun, at least one. But I don't think it's going to be very hard beating them now. We have all the technologies that we needed.
Yeah, I think we should be able to finish this off. Yay, a windmill. Speaking of high technology.
Yeah, I'm about to finish mine in Marrakesh. That's one thing that's been a little bit annoying about this game. We can only get half the usual buildings. Because our tech is going twice as fast, but our production isn't.
Wow, a lot of city-states just changed as a result of the international games.
Oh yeah. I'm not allied with a single city-state right now.
I could become allied with Riga, but I don't think I need to rush that. Let's just save my money for now. It's nice that the Shoshone are still going around with Comanche riders, mostly killing themselves.
Yep.
But they're still annoying Attila and keeping them distracted. All right, time.
And you should be able to take Attila's court.
I think so.
And we got ballistics. Now I need anti-air guns. Yesterday. They are actually getting Great War Bombers now, so I need to be careful. There are 2 Great War Bombers in Seoul.
I think he had some in Constantinople at some point, which apparently is taking damage from something. I'm kind of surprised. I don't believe there are any in Attila's court. Like, I should be able to see the number above their city plate, right? With the number of units? Yeah, I don't think they've got any.
Byzantium is still in this game. With one city that's about to fall from the looks of it. That's the last city.
There's like, oh my god, everything's been pillaged. So I'm going to have a hard time healing up here. Thanks, Shoshone.
Oh, they pillaged all the improvements you could heal your units from.
Yeah, like my plan was to just rush forward and keep attacking.
Pocatello.
Well, I can pillage this mine at least. That's something.
Yeah, I think I'm going to play it safe and just wait for at least one anti-air gun before I start attacking more cities. It would suck losing my artillery now.
It's true. I haven't seen any sign of it that Attila's doing anything, yo.
And that will give me some time to maybe get a courthouse in Daegu.
Can I, if I talk to them, can we get anything? Oh, no. 6 turns.
Sweden actually has a pretty big army.
Oh, there's a city in the fog of war I can't see that's actually just bombarded one of my units. That's annoying. Make all these careful plans and then... Oh, whoops.
And I just got my first workbot in this game. I think a lot of people were yelling at their monitors that I'm not getting workbots.
If you pillage a road, you don't get any health, right?
No.
Yeah, it's just an actual improvement, yeah. So, I guess just sit tight here. 1, 2. Let's move here.
It would probably be a little bit too overpowered if you could get health for pillaging roads, because then you could heal yourself twice from one tile.
I'll get bombarded if I go there, won't I?
By the way, do we want to actually go for domination? We probably should.
I think we probably could very well.
Because I don't think we actually discussed that.
No, well, it may have been mentioned a couple of times, but I don't think, I mean, obviously, you know, culture wouldn't be great. I don't think science, we might be able to pull out a science, but I think domination is going to work out really well with
And most of these capital cities are fairly close. I can take Cusco and Seoul quite easily. You can take Attila's court and then maybe Mosonkani. And that will leave us with Stockholm in the middle. Oh yeah, there's also Constantinople. You'll have to take that.
That should be relatively easy, though.
But something I always get comments about, because a lot of people, I guess, don't know that domination victory conditions actually changed in Brave New World. It used to be a little bit different. And it used to be much more cheesy.
As long as you were the last one still holding on to your original capital, you would win. But now you actually have to hold all the capitals.
Yep,
so
indeed.
It's a lot harder.
It was possible to get some really cheesy victories before Brave New World. You could just wait for one of the AIs, one of the aggressive AIs, to take a lot of other capital cities and then take his. I actually did that at least once in one of my old games. No, can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I went with a completely cheesy one, but there was definitely a case where I only had, you know, yeah, maybe 2 other capitals or something. Oh, that's a lot of units that just came out of nowhere. That might actually be too many.
I have no idea what Korea is doing. They've been keeping artillery in the middle of a lake for me to destroy, I suppose. Thanks for your cooperation.
That's kind.
I'm close enough to start attacking Jeonju, but they actually have an artillery in there. This is the moment where I could really use +1 range.
Above and beyond, yeah.
I don't actually think Korea has a lot of units left.
Oh, this is supposed to get upgraded. Oh, son of a...
They aren't even sending any my way.
Well, the Huns do. I'm a little concerned that my push is going to fail here. On the other hand, while I might lose some infantry, I can pretty much just destroy their artillery. It's probably worth doing.
As a side note, I do hope we have some oil. I had so many games where I had 0 of important late game strategic resource, and it's so infuriating when it happens, especially if you're going for domination.
Not being able to build planes would be very bad.
Yeah, between the 2 of us, hopefully we'll have at least a few sources.
We already have flight, right? Yeah.
Yep, we do. I just can't build any because I have 0 oil. It might be possible to buy some from someone, but that wouldn't work very well when we attack that someone. And yeah, I shouldn't have moved towards Jeonju. I actually lost 1 artillery there. Yep, they attacked it with a triplane. I think I'll just focus on military production now. I mean, we have enough techs to take all the capital cities in this game now.
That's a very good point.
Or we don't have them yet technically, but we will get things like radar and rocketry in the near future. So we don't really have to optimize our science anymore right now. And with rocket artillery, we can take pretty much everything. So I might switch most of my cities to military production now.
I think that... Well, I think I'm going to build Oxford. But other than that...
Oh yeah, you still didn't build Oxford, right. Once we research electronics, you could use Oxford to get atomic theory. Or radar.
Oh, I can hold on then. Yeah, alright, I'll hold off on Oxford. I can start building Great War bombers. Why is that? So I must be getting oil from someone. Vilnius. Thanks, Vilnius. Let's build a bunch of those.
I would actually use Oxford to get atomic theory, because uranium can be a nice production boost for some cities.
Yeah, it's what, +4 hammers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
With the mine, so it's probably 3 from the uranium.
And it can spawn on tiles that usually don't have production, like plains or grasslands.
Mm-hmm. Well, one AI has nukes.
Which one?
Oh,
Sweden.
Pocatello in Sweden, yeah.
I don't think they will use them.
They usually don't, not unless you instigate.
Yeah. There are some AIs that sometimes use nukes. I've seen Russia do it, I've seen the Mongols do it. I've seen Attila use nukes, but he won't get a chance to do that in this game. Very unlikely.
I mean, the classic is India and Gandhi.
Yep.
Alright, I won't have enough to upgrade you. Never mind, just come to the front.
But you have to really piss off Gandhi for him to do that. Which wouldn't be too hard here, because he hates warmongers. But the thing is, AI is usually terrible at using nukes efficiently. It often targets a city and then doesn't follow up with an actual attack on that city.
Yeah, after all the units are dead.
Yeah, just uses it to reduce population of that city or something, I don't even know. But it fails to coordinate it properly with other units. Which is usually the best use for nukes. Just soften a city to take it after.
God, these combat turns take a long time. Whoa, Byzantium went freedom?
Interesting.
Alright.
Well, they are about to have a bad time then. The AI really wanted the early adopter tenants.
Oh, Sweden, by being autocracy, is getting 35 negative happiness, although they're still at positive 39.
Yeah, that's a little bit silly on Deity. AI can get those massive happiness penalties, but they are still at plus 40. They just have so much happiness.
Do they get more from luxuries, or what's the mechanic there?
They only get like 36% of usual unhappiness. And they also get +1 luxury from every luxury resource. I mean, +1 happiness from every luxury resource.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty strong.
But the fact they only get 36% of usual unhappiness usually gives them a lot.
Okay, Attila's court has a bomber in it now.
And he still has quite a few units around there.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I can
so you need to be
this.
careful about that. You might need to bring at least one entire aircraft gun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough money to just buy one?
No, I'm broke.
I do have some money, but not enough for anti-aircraft gun.
That'll just get destroyed.
I just sent a trade route to Valletta. That might have been a mistake.
Is it near an enemy?
Yeah, it's to the south of Attila. But we'll see. I didn't want to send trade routes to Pachacuti because one of them already got pillaged before.
Mm-hmm.
Should be fine. My economy is kind of okay-ish. I'm only getting 40 gold per turn, but...
So I just got a great artist. I think I'm going to golden age him.
Yeah, I wouldn't really bother with tourism at this stage of the game. We don't really need tourism, especially with order being the word ideology. I don't think we'll have to worry about ideology pressure.
I have happiness now.
And plus 2 tourism on turn 246 wouldn't really change much anyway.
No. Would you bombard with your plane? My infantry? That's kind of silly. Why would he do that? Alright.
Well, now that I got my anti-aircraft gun, I can push Jeonju.
Yeah, I guess I should probably just peel back with all my troops. Stay out of range. Especially the injured ones.
Is that great bomber still there? He's not in Attila's court anymore.
Oh!
Oh no, he's to the east, I think. That's the triplane.
Oh, maybe that's why he didn't bombard me, but I'd still be in range. Yeah, because he's got another city over there.
Yeah, but you definitely need to get something. I mean, if you want to need anti-aircraft guns against Attila, you will definitely need them against the next target, like Pocatello or anyone.
Yeah. No, they'll clearly have to be built soon.
But this is going well.
Maybe I should prioritize them. Why am I getting... I'm an idiot. I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting something important. That they have no cities that I have no cities near the front that I can send my planes to.
Oh yeah, right, because there are just the city-states. You do actually have to get anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it. But I was going to try to squeeze out a couple of Great War bombers, and then I'm like, wait, hold on. Damn it.
Well, they will be useful against Constantinople. Because you do have to take Constantinople.
Looks like Constantinople's going to fall probably to the Shoshone.
You can try to ninja it from them. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Especially if I can get a fast-moving unit nearby, maybe.
If you get a fast-moving unit and something that can do a little bit of damage, it might work.
I cannot steal from the Incas.
Oh, I can actually steal electronics right now. That's perfect. We just started researching that. So I'll take it.
So I'll move you to, I guess, Sweden.
So now we could use Oxford to get either atomic theory or radar. And we can research the other one.
Alright, so... Well, we have radar queued up currently. Because it's on the way to rocketry.
Yeah, let's research radar and
I'll pop
atomic theory with Oxford.
Steel tech... Oh, refrigeration is available. Oh, what did you just steal?
Hold on, another thing we could do is... I stole electronics.
Electronics, okay.
Another thing we could do is wait 9 turns to research radar and then use Oxford to get rocketry, which will give us mobile SAMs and rocket artillery.
Okay, that is... Sounds like the strongest idea, actually.
Yeah.
Where's my timer on this? 4 rounds? Okay, so yeah, I'll just wait until we've got 4 turns left on radar.
And with rocket artillery, we will just steamroll all these cities. Unless AI gets the same, but that's very unlikely. Also, we should probably make a cut here. We're up to 36 minutes on my timer.
I agree. Sounds good. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope
Thanks
you liked
for
the
watching.
video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. See you guys next time.
And we'll see you next time.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Did you know I read every single comment someone leaves on my video? That's insane. Why would I do that? I don't know, but I'll read yours.